Are you ready? Some loud mouth noises.
Hungry.
Okay.
I just put my food with old sauce.
Are you ready? This is Madison.
This is Dario.
And we're back with another video.
And if you're new here, two New Yorkers living our lives in the big city.
Broke and tired and alone.
And working.
And broke.
We like to cut, to the next clip. Yeah, how much time do you have?
We've been friends for over 20 years now. And so this is kind of like a reunion. We got pasta. We're gonna answer a couple questions that you guys have for us and what our lives are like. No one told you that was gonna be this way. That was good.
My account.
From Girl Lover 72. Dario, what is your career?
I am a production assistant at NBC Studios working on SNL. Some of the stuff I do is just, getting the stuff that our talent or the celebrities or guest hosts need. Either stuff like their favorite snacks, foods, finding out to make them more comfortable on the set.
So when you got interviewed for this job, what kind of experience did you have?
When I used to live in Florida, I interned at Universal Studios, their production set. I had 2 years of experience in there, and once I moved to New York, I had experience. They look for experience.
Right. And what kind of skills did you need for your career?
What?
What kind of skills do you need to have your career?
Time management.
Time management.
Y'all are real.
I'll answer the same question. My career.
Didn't ask you that.
It's the same question. I have to.
This is Dario. What did you have your career? I'm gonna come up with a fake ad and ask you that.
Cut. I'm the CEO and the direct owner of my own cosmetics brand, which basically means that I run the entire brand. I really make sure that my makeup is the highest quality for other people. As for skills, I think it requires a lot of focus and a lot of motivation, because if you're not focused on what you're doing and if you don't have a passion for what you're doing, then there's no way that you're gonna have fun doing a job like mine and making sure that everything you put out is your best work. And as for the interview, I didn't really interview for my job because I created my job. I did interview for several makeup counters before I actually got into the business aspect of makeup. You really do look for experience, and they look for more of what you can do. They look for what you can help achieve with a client. Next question.
This is from Furry Boy 87. What college did you guys go to? What degree did you pursue?
We both started at Valencia College during high school. It was a free program at our school, so we got 2 free years at Valencia College, and we were able to study to earn our associate's in arts degree. Directly after Valencia, we talked to the Direct Connect people over there who are super helpful. I highly recommend them. We talked to our advisors, we talked to our counselor at our high school, and we quickly transferred over to UCF.
I got my bachelor's in communications, or mass media communications. Just helps with doing TV production, news, journalism, stuff like that. I
decided right after Valencia that I wanted to get my bachelor's degree in business management, but later on I figured out once I moved to New York that I wanted to pursue a bachelor's degree in fashion marketing. So I earned that at FIT, F-I-T, the Fashion Institute of Technology. Next!
Next! That was juicy.
Cut. Wait.
I heard that.
Next. Curly Boy 6, if you're out there watching, this one's for you.
What
do you think are your greatest strengths as a person, and how did that affect your career path?
We took this test. What was it called? The Strengths Quest?
It was 10 years ago.
Strengths Quest? I can't really remember. It's a while. It's been a while.
Test.
Strengths Quest Journey Test. One of them, which is a weird one, was woo. I think it means you're good with people. Another one was caring or passionate, leadership, strategic.
My strengths were motivation, focus, empathy, or self-discipline, time management. If you really focus on what you're doing and you're doing it because you love it, then that's what helps you out with your career.
Next! Ginger42 asks, what is your purpose in life and how did you find it?
It took me a while. There's a class that we took, New Student Experience. I found my purpose after we wrote our first essay in the class, the purpose paper. It was about what your purpose in life is and how that will affect you later on. My purpose is to be successful one day. And I also want to live a fulfilling life. Like, I want to do things that I've always wanted to do, and I want to make sure that I leave a difference in the world.
I've always wanted to entertain, so I wanted to TV production, and I do that now.
Next, Cher Lloyd asked, what steps did you take to earn your career?
A lot of it has to do with getting internships. It's very competitive in the intern world. No one is your friend. It's true. So once you get these internships and you get your name around, networking is such a big thing in this field. So getting, you know, a producer's email showing that you do a good job, and then they see like, oh hey, like you did so good on like this gig. A few months later, you just email them every so often, be like, hey, like how are you? Remember me from this? Just keeping in touch if you have any work. And if they do, they'll send you there. They'll give you like information, and that's you get jobs back and forth. That's when, you know, it goes from intern to like a production assistant, assistant, then assistant producer, and then producer.
To get the career that I wanted, which is owning my own cosmetics brand, first start by being a makeup artist, maybe get certified. You're more likely to get hired if you have a license in cosmetology because you're more experienced and you're not just freelance. It takes a lot of education, a lot of study. You have to know what you're doing, what you're getting into, and what kind of people you're gonna have to be dealing with sometimes. You wanna study the business aspect of the industry. Next!
This next one's from Jolena Forever 420. And it says, I know you guys, you know, went to Valencia and went to UCF, but how much did tuition cost for both of you there? Madison, how much was FIT?
For Valencia, it was completely free with dual enrollment. So we got our associates for free. UCF, we got grants, we got FAFSA, we got scholarships, we got the whole 9 yards, bro.
We applied for this scholarship called the Bright Futures, and they basically pay for like in-state tuition.
Yeah.
For like 2 or 4 years.
Once we moved up to New York, that's where it started getting like really expensive. FIT, it costs probably, if you're out of state, it'll cost more than $20,000. All right, we'll take one more question and then we're gonna finish this pasta.
How do you finish that balance?
49ers fan said, how do you think your strengths helped you achieve your purpose?
Being as enthusiastic as I am, they help me be more comfortable with around other people on sets and stuff like that. The regular
so you have
people
to be
on
a people
set.
person.
I'm just a people person, yeah, and it helps.
Okay, my strengths, focus, motivation, that keeps me motivated to want to do more for my job. So I always want to come out with new things for my brand, and I always want to expand, and I always want to partner up with bigger companies that I like. That really helped me achieve my version of success. So that's how that helped me fulfill my purpose. We really hope that you guys gained some knowledge about who we've been the past 10 years, and it's been great meeting up with Dario and
having a day off.
Having a day off from our busy lives. Professor Ragland, if you're out there, we hope you're watching this video. And to our NSC class, hey. Hi Brianna.
Hi Q.
And we're done here. Thanks for watching.
Do an outro.
Oh, what should it be?
I don't know, just cut it, we'll just cut.